Hi everyone, Stephen Aitchison here with another YDFLive show. I'm the creator of YourDigitalFormula.com, a program to help you grow your Facebook page, grow your audience, share your message and transform your business. Today we're going to be talking about the power of community. Welcome everybody, thanks for tuning in, really appreciate it. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday, I was doing some webinars yesterday for the launch of Bloggers Playbook, which went really well, so I'm really pleased about that. But the launch of Bloggers Playbook kind of brought me back to the topic that I want to speak about today. So if you're thinking about creating a product, or you've got a service online or something like that, or if you've got a business that's created around a service, the importance of community is huge. And I realised this when I created Your Digital Formula as well. When I first created the program to help people grow the Facebook page, and then get them thinking about growing a business, starting a business, creating a product, or with blogging or anything else. All the stuff we've got in Your Digital Formula, there's just loads of things in there to help you grow your business online. But initially it's to help you grow your Facebook page, because it's really important to share your message with as many people as possible. Because if you don't have an audience, you can't sell anything. As simple as that. You just can't sell anything if you don't have an audience. And that's why it's really important to grow your Facebook page. And that's what I teach in the program. But a byproduct of the program, and it's something I didn't realise at the time, a byproduct of that was I created a group for the actual members who'd actually bought the program. And it wasn't something I was going to spend a lot of time in. But that group is possibly the best group on Facebook ever. And I mean, it's just a brilliant, high energy group. Everybody is there. We've got about 250 members now, coming up for 250, and everybody there just really helps each other out. They don't hold back on the information. I don't hold back on the information, and everybody interacts. As soon as somebody new comes into the group, everybody is really welcomed in and gets a really warm welcome. And we've had a couple of new people join us yesterday as well, which is fantastic. And one of the viewers of this live show actually joined yesterday as well, so I'm not going to shout out her name unless she comes on and says it's okay. Lorraine Emmett, she's in the actual group, so I just wanted to hear what Lorraine's saying. Welcome to the live show, Lorraine. YDF has the best community online, period. Oh, thanks for that, Lorraine. That's brilliant. And Lorraine's really in there as well. She's asking questions, she's helping everybody else out as well. And just that everybody really helps each other. And it's something I didn't expect when I created the Your Digital Formula program, and it's just an amazing group of people. And I would say if you bought the program just to go into the group, you'd get your money's worth. But not only that, obviously you're getting all the modules in there, it's teaching you how to grow your Facebook page, but you're getting to network with all these amazing people as well. And it's just something that is amazing, and it's realigned my values upon the values of communities. We really need to create a community around whatever product or service, or even your blog. If you've got a blog, you can create a community around your blog as well. I've got another community around everybody that writes for the Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life blog as well. So there's a community in there. I'm nowhere near as active as I should be, because I'm always in the Your Digital Formula community, and I'm doing other things as well. But creating a community is just an amazing thing, even for support. So if you've got a product and you don't want to deal with all the emails about support and all the private messages, if you've got a product that's selling quite a lot, you can create a group and actually use that group as a support mechanism. So they go in there, they go into the group and just say, listen, I've got an issue with this, can you help me out? Or they're giving you new ideas, just say, I found this new idea that you were talking about, found it really useful. So you can use it for testimonials as well. And the amount of testimonials I've got from the YDF group, which is the Your Digital Formula group, is just amazing. And in there, I think I've got about 25 video testimonials and all the written testimonials as well. So when I go to do webinars for the next YDF program, when it's been revamped and it's been updated and upgraded, and I'm going to do another launch, then I've got all those testimonials from people just to say how good a program this is and how good the group is. And Lorraine said, you just said, heard Lorraine saying that there as well, that the program or the actual group itself is the best community group on Facebook, period. And that's just one of the people saying that. There's loads of people saying that as well. So if you've got a product, or you're thinking about creating a product, spend as much time on the community that you're going to create or form around that product as well, and really think about what you're going to do. Really think about how you're going to serve your customers as well, and a community is an amazing way to do that as well. And not only for that, because of the people that you're getting in, and because of the questions that they're asking you, you can actually use their questions to create more content in your program. Or you could use their questions to create another program. So it's almost like kind of getting free feedback. So you don't have to send out lots of emails to get feedback on your product and get them to answer questions or get them to ask you questions. But what you can do is they're creating the content for you. They're giving you the ideas as well. So I've had loads of ideas from all the questions that I've had in the YDF group. There's been loads of ideas for products and kind of services that I could offer as well, like kind of little kind of coaching packages as well. There's just been loads of stuff that I've learned myself, and I'm always learning. Although I'm an expert in the Facebook and engagement on Facebook as well, and growing your Facebook page, I'm still learning. I'm never going to stop learning. I'll still be doing this when I'm 80 years old, but I'll still be learning when I'm 80 years old as well. And I learn from the students that are in, or the members, not the students, the members that are in the YDF group. They're teaching me as much as I'm teaching them. So that's the beauty of having a community and creating a community of people around your product or your service. So anything you have, and I was thinking about this the other day as well, for the Facebook page that I've got, the one that's got 3 million likes, I thought, why don't we start a community just for the people who like the page and just kind of get them answering questions or asking questions, and they use it as peer support. So everybody's supporting each other. So when somebody's got a problem in their life, they can use the power of peer support to support each other as well. Because we've all become, I think it's fair to say, and I don't know if Lorraine and Maria, who's on just now, I don't know if it's kind of fair, well, I think it is fair to say that a lot of us become really good friends because of this YDF group. And I've met 42 of them, 42 people from the group, met them down London, and I'll probably speak to them online forever. And we've got another event next year, and we'll have another event every year. Maybe it'll be 2 events a year as well eventually. But I'll probably speak to them for the rest of my life that I can think of online. And just because I created this community around that product. And it's just an amazing way to give support and to offer peer support as well. So it's not just you going in there every single day and answering all the questions. Just because you're the expert on something, it doesn't mean to say you have to be in there answering all the questions. What happens in the YDF group is everybody helps each other out. So if I'm not in there or I'm away on holiday or something, obviously Maria is there in the background kind of overseeing things. But everybody helps each other out. They answer everybody's questions as well, and then I'll chip in, Maria will chip in, or if we're not there, they'll just support each other. So peer support is extremely important, because people need to feel supported in whatever kind of product or service you're offering. They need to feel supported in that particular area. So if you've got a life coaching service or something, a life coaching product or a personal development product, having a community of people who are supporting each other is invaluable. And what will also happen as well, and this is a byproduct of it, you'll get less refunds from your product. So the typical refund rate, if you're going to sell a product, the typical refund rate is between about 3% and 12%. If you're selling a money program or something like that, your typical refund rate is about 10%. If you're selling a personal development product, your typical refund rate is about 3 to 6%. So, but if you have a community in there and everybody's interacting with each other and they're really kind of getting into the energy of your product as well, and they're supporting each other as well, the refund rate drops. So having a community around your product actually helps your bottom line as well. So from a business point of view, it's really good to have that. And from a support standpoint as well, when you can support people in the group, as I said, that is really good, and it cuts down costs as well. You don't have to hire a dedicated support person. to answer all the emails, or a support team to answer all the emails and to train them on exactly what to say. You can be in there, or you can have somebody else in there with you as well to answer all the support questions as well. So I'm just going to go to the comments just now, just to see if you've got any questions around building a community around your product, or kind of anything in business in general. Maria Flynn is saying, the group is all amazing. Yes, I've made lifetime friends in addition to the super support I get. I'm grateful. Big heart. And it is brilliant, Maria. I totally agree with you. It is the most amazing group, and I didn't expect it when I first started the programme. Lorraine Emmett, fantastic friends. We speak all the time and get so much support, both in our businesses and generally, which is fantastic. That is just brilliant. I love that. I love how people are creating kind of groups of friends on their own as well, and they're kind of meeting up. Some of them have met up in the past as well, and we'll all be meeting up hopefully in Scotland as well, which will be brilliant. DNA, Stephen and Maria are so inspirational. Watch from New Zealand and tell all my friends about your pages. Oh, thanks, DNA. I really appreciate that. Darlene Dawn, good morning. Darlene Dawn is one of the ones who've just joined us in the YDF group yesterday. So it'd be good to hear your perspective on it, Darlene, as a new member to the YDF programme. And so I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. If you could write a quick thought, no pressure. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything, just want to kind of hear your thoughts on what you think of the group so far and what you think of the support so far. So if we've got any more questions on creating a community around either your page, a blog, a service, a product, or anything else, and the benefits of that. Okay, I'm just looking through. I don't know what's going on with the comments just now. I don't know really what it is. They just don't seem to be working as well as they should. Darlene Dawn, I could not get off the computer last night, so just opening my eyes just now. So could you not get off the computer because you're in the group? Hopefully that was the reason. And you're watching the kind of videos and the training videos and reading the book as well. I learned so much last night. That's brilliant, Darlene. I'm really, really happy to hear that. As a new member, it's always good to hear what new members think as well. And obviously we're updating the programme all the time. It's constantly evolving, the YDF programme. Darlene Dawn saying yes, a training video. DNA, being honest, I really want to do a live show, but I'm too shy as I'm self-conscious about my appearance. Honestly, DNA, I'm going to challenge you here. I'm going to challenge you, okay? Do a live for me, even if it's for 1 or 2 minutes. Just do a live and see how you feel after it. Just do one live and see how you feel after it. And speak from the heart, be authentic, be genuine, don't do any scripts or anything. Just go on and just say, listen, this is my first live show. I just wanted to reach out to you, I just wanted to do this. Even if nobody watches, because nobody watches at the beginning. But if you keep on doing it, if you build up that confidence, and DNA, what will happen as well, you're not only going to build up your confidence for doing live shows, it builds up your self-confidence in general. Because most people are genuinely nice people. There's only some arseholes you get on Facebook Lives, but you just kind of ban them if they come on and they say anything rude. You're going to get that. You get it in life as well, and you're going to get it on lives as well, but you just ban those types of people. So I'm going to challenge you, DNA, once again to do a live show, and let me know when you do it. Just message me when you do it. So kind of friend me on Facebook, message me when you do it, and I'll celebrate with you as well. So that's my challenge to you. It's my challenge to everybody to do a Facebook Live. I just think it's so good in so many ways. Doing this, a Facebook Live, is just brilliant for your self-confidence. Plus it opens doors for you as well. If you've got a product, a service, a blog, a website, a Facebook page, it just opens so many doors as well, because you don't know who's watching. It could be that one person that could change your life, or it could be the 10 people that go on eventually to change your life. Excuse me, take a wee sip of water here. So yeah, you don't know who's watching you on your lives as well. So it's really important to do it consistently. So a lot of people, what they do with the lives, they'll test it once, they only get maybe 3 or 4 or 5 viewers on who come on, and then they say, oh, it's not really worth it. But what happens if you do it consistently and people start expecting you on at a certain time of the day or a certain day of the week, then you'll get more and more and more viewers, and then you'll get to build that self-confidence within you, and you'll develop that authenticity. You can't teach authenticity. It's impossible to teach authenticity, but you'll develop that. You'll just relax it into yourself, because most people are uptight when they're kind of going on Facebook Live. They don't know what to say and they kind of stutter and things like that. That's what most people think they're going to be like, but in actual fact, what really happens is you develop a kind of authenticity once you do it more and more and more, and you expand your comfort zone when you do it. But Facebook Live is a game changer for your business. People want to know the person behind the product. People want to know the person behind the book. People want to know the person behind who sings in a band or anything like that. They want to know the personal lives of the people that they're following. So if you've got a large following or even a small following, people want to know about who you are as a person, what your values are, what your principles are, what you stand for, what your beliefs are. And the more they connect with you, the more you can not sell your product, that's the wrong thing to say, the more you can kind of expand your business and expand your presence for your business as well, whether that be the business be you or it be a brand that you've got or a product. So the more you can put yourself out there, the more you're going to develop that self-confidence and develop your brand as well. DNA is saying, thank you Stephen, it's been my biggest struggle. It is a struggle. Once you do it once, trust me, you'll want to do it all the time, honestly. And Lorraine Cavici Blut, thank you Steve for you always being authentic, thank you very much. You have created your own signature and thank you for your inspiration. Lorraine, thanks for that, I really appreciate that. And that's really nice of you to say that. And I do appreciate that, I appreciate all the comments that I get. I don't get to respond to every single comment because I do 2 live shows a day, this one, and then I go over to the CYT page and I do a live show there, and between them they've got maybe 1,500 comments or something, so I wished I could get back to every single one of them, but I just can't do it. I'd spend all day, every day just getting back to all the comments, and that's why I like to read out and give kind of people a mention as well. It's good to do that, I think, just when you're interacting with the audience as well, and I love that. That's why I love doing these live shows. A lot of people don't like it, but it's the way I roll. So with that, if you've no more questions, if you've not got any questions on, I'm just going to see. Alright, do we have some questions here? Yep. This is from DNA. This is Maria sending me the questions in the background. I forgot to bring my laptop, which usually got, but I've got it on the computer. DNA, I've been busy. I've been a stay-at-home mum for the last 5 years. I'm saving up to join your digital formula. Excellent, DNA. That's brilliant. Once you get in there, I think you'll love it. I think you're really going to enjoy the community there as well and all the trainings. Darlene Dawn, love what I was learning last night and love the group. Excellent, love to hear that. And I just want to get from a newbie's kind of perspective as well. That's why I was asking you, Darlene. So really appreciate you answering that. Hazel Johnson, where do you start blogs? Where do you start blogs? Is it how do you start a blog? Basically what I would do is just don't dive into it straight away. What I would do is kind of learn about kind of blogging. So you can go to wordpress.org, and it's wordpress.org, not .com, because that's a different kind of entity altogether. You can go to wordpress.org and find out what a blog is, what it does, and if it's going to be suitable for you. It might not be the right medium for you. A blog might not be the right medium. If you enjoy writing or you enjoy curating information, because you don't have to write a word when you start a blog. A lot of people get the wrong idea and thinking, if I start a blog, I'm going to spend hours and hours and hours writing. But you don't have to. You can collate other people's information and put it on your blog legally and ethically as well. It's not stealing. It's getting permission already. And there's loads of ways you can actually do that. So you could do that as well. So you don't have to write a word when you start a blog. But go to wordpress.org, find out what blogging is all about, and then find out if it's for you. If it's not for you, you don't need to start a blog. You could do a Facebook page instead, or you could use something like medium.com as well, where it's kind of all hosted, it's done kind of for you. All you have to do is kind of put up content as well. So I hope that helps, Hazel. Lorraine Kavichoglu, what equipment do you need to do a live video? Basically all you need, I do different kind of live shows because I'm doing it every single day, so I've invested a bit of money to do these live shows with the equipment. But all you need is your phone. You can use an iPhone or an Android. So you just need your phone, and you download the Facebook Pages app or the Facebook app, or the two of them, and you can go live from your phone, literally. So you probably need a 4G connection. I don't know what it's like in the US. I would imagine they'll have a really good connection in the US. Over in the UK, they've got kind of something called 4G connection, and that's kind of super fast kind of connection, like broadband almost, and it's really good from that way. So all you need is a phone. You don't need anything else. You don't need any equipment, any fancy equipment. If you want to do stuff like this where you've got lower thirds and it's got my name at the bottom and my logo and it says YDFLive.com, you can invest, but try it out on your phone first. Don't go all in to start with. Try it out, see how you're going to like it. Question is from Hamish Rush. Hope that helps you, Lorraine. Hamish Rush, what business can you do with a digital media that has thousands of followers? Regards. Oh, where do we start with that? So I've got, I'll just use me as an example. I've got 3 million followers on the other page that I've got just now, and I've got 135,000 followers on this page at Your Digital Formula. Basically what you can do, you can build a list from your Facebook page. You can sell products from your Facebook page. You can send people over to your blog from your Facebook page. There's so many things that you can do when you've got thousands of followers, and if you're engaging with them. Engagement is the important thing on your Facebook page. I'm trying to think of an example. Amazon, for example, they've got 76 million likes, something like that, 76 million or something, and they've got a very, very low engagement rate because they don't interact with the readers. So with me on this page and on the CYT page on the other page, I'm interacting with my readers all the time. I'm liking the comments, I'm responding to the comments on the images, on the videos, on the live shows especially as well. So when you've got a high engagement, a really high engagement, that's when the magic is going to happen for you on your Facebook page. So focus on your engagement first. If you've got thousands of followers, focus on your engagement and ask the question, what do my readers want? What do my readers really want, or what they're responding to just now that I can give them more of? And you'll get more engagement that way. And the way to find out your engagement is click on your likes, go to your page, click on likes, and see how many people are talking about this. So the people talking about this is the people that are engaging with your page. So if you went over to my page just now on CYT, or this page as well, I don't know exactly this page, I've not checked it today, but you'll see it's got a high engagement rate. So I hope that helps, Hannah. Julie, Julianne K. Rutan, how do we create a blog? Basically what you can do, the best thing to do to create a blog, the best thing to do is, if you want to start it from scratch and you don't have the technical know-how, what you can do is go over to GoDaddy.com and you can sign up for something called WordPress hosting. So what they do is they'll act as your hosting company, which they are, but they'll give you a one-click install for a WordPress blog. So you just click on a button, you pay it'll be $4.99 a month or something like that. Click on the install and it'll set up a WordPress blog for you, and then all you do is kind of choose the theme, modify the theme, and put up content and just add to it bit by bit every week. Find out more about blogging. If you're really into it, you'll find out more about it naturally anyway. So GoDaddy.com will be a really good one for you to start a WordPress blog. So I hope that helps. I'm just going to see if there's any more questions before we go off just now. Darlene Dawn is saying engagement is the reason that you and Maria are doing so well. Is my biggest comment to anyone about the both of you, and is the reason I'm here. Oh, brilliant. I will guarantee it. People love to be heard. It means so much. Excellent. And that just kind of clarifies or verifies what I was talking about there at the engagement. And people love to be engaged with. Your readers love to kind of talk to you one-on-one, and that's how you're going to get the engagement as well. So that's a really good point, Darlene, and just kind of verifies what I was saying earlier on. So with that, I'm going to go just now. I hope you have a brilliant weekend. And think about the community aspect of your product, your service, your business, anything you've got. Think about the community aspect of it and think how you could create a community around your business as well if you've got a business online or you're thinking about it as well. So, have a brilliant weekend. Namaste. Take care. Bye now.